Hello everyone, welcome back to the mesostudy.com, and in this session we are again discussing about the NEET biology, and in this session we just discuss about the chapter that is photosynthesis in higher plants. As you guys know that photosynthesis is a very basic topic which we start discussing from the standard 6, but in this session that is a very peculiar and important from the NEET point of view, because in the 11th section photosynthesis is just includes the manifold important facts that is very important for the plant and for the process of photosynthesis, which we discuss in the 11th section. And in this session we just taking the important question that is very peculiar and tricky about the NEET point of view. Let's start the session and discuss the question one by one. Start the session with the first question, that is, who after conducting experiment on purple and green sulfur bacteria inferred that O2 evolved during photosynthesis come from H2O, not from CO2. And options are option A Sack, B Engelmann, C Van Niel and D Blackman. When we discuss about the experiment conducting on purple and green sulfur bacteria, the scientist name as Van Niel, that generally worked in 1885 to 1897, and that generally worked on green and purple sulfur bacteria. They generally work and put their studies in the green and purple sulfur bacteria, and they generally demonstrated that photosynthesis is a light dependent reaction. Photosynthesis is a light dependent reaction in which hydrogen is an oxidizable compound that generally come from or reduced CO2 to sugar. They generally reduce carbon dioxide to the sugar. Let's demonstrate it in a equation form, and it is written as 2Ha when adds to the carbon dioxide, and this reaction is occur in the presence of light, and there is a production of 2A plus H2O, 2A plus H2O plus CH2O. It is written as a C6H12O6. That is the glucose molecule which we taken in the reaction. When we discuss about according to the framework given by the reaction, in the green sulfur bacteria, where H2S instead of water is taken as hydrogen donor. In that case, no O2 is evolved. That's why we go to know that O2 is evolved from the water molecule, not from the carbon dioxide. Let's written it in a equation form. For example, when 6 molecule of carbon dioxide attach with the 12 molecules of hydrogen sulfide, and the reaction is generally occur and take place in the presence of light, and they generally produce glucose molecule, and along with that 6 water molecule and 12 sulfur molecule. So as you guys can see, there is no evolution and production of oxygen in this case. From the above, or from the observation we see and conclusion from the observation given in the reaction, we generally conclude that Van Niel proposed that oxygenic photosynthesis Van Niel proposed that oxygenic photosynthesis of all organisms is actually based on oxidation and reduction reaction. Oxidation and reduction reaction, and that reaction generally involve action of hydrogen of water, that generally involves the O2 over water over carbon dioxide. That generally take that oxygen is generally evolved from water, not from the carbon dioxide, to the form the organic compounds. According to the illustration given by the Van Niel, he just propounded that oxygen, also written as O2, oxygen is evolved from water and not from carbon dioxide. So according to the question is asking about who was the scientist that generally worked from green and purple sulfur bacteria. So the right answer for the question is Van Niel was the scientist that generally work over the same. So Van Niel is the right answer in that case. Let's take the right one in the option. So option C is the right one in this case. Let's discuss the next question from photosynthesis in higher plants. That is, the correct sequence of flow of electron in non-cyclic photophosphorylation is option A, PS2 is photosystem 2, plastoquinone, cytochromes. PS1 is written as a photosystem 1 and ferredoxin, and option B is PS1, that is photosystem 1, cytochromes, plastoquinone and photosystem 2, ferredoxin. Option C is photosystem 1, ferredoxin, photosystem 2. D is photosystem 1, plastoquinone, cytochromes, photosystem 2 and ferredoxin. As we all know, when we discuss the equation, there is a two types of photosystem and photophosphorylation present in the photosynthesis. When we discuss the photosynthesis, it generally includes two processes, named as a cyclic photosystem and next is non-cyclic photosystem. When we discuss about non-cyclic one, because our question is asking about the non-cyclic photophosphorylation, also known as a photosystem, rylation, also known as a non-cyclic photosystem, it is carried out by and in the collaboration of both photosystem, that is 1 and 2, photosystem 1 and photosystem 2. When we discuss about electron released during photolysis of water, that generally picked by photosystem 2, that is also written as P680. 680 is the wavelength, that is written as a nanometer, and the same is extruded out when the photocenter absorbs light energy, also written as a HV, also written as a HV, symbol for the light energy. When we discuss about the extruded electron, electron is written like this as well. Electron has the energy that is equivalent to the 23 kilocalorie per molecule. 23 kilocalorie per molecule, and it passes through the, these energy passes through the series of electron carriers. These generally passes through the electron carrier, electron transport chain, that generally written as phagocyting. After phagocyting, they generally enter to the PQ, that is plastoquinone. After plastoquinone, the electron carried by the cytochrome BF complex. After that, they can carried by the last one, that is the plastocyanin. While passing the electron or energy from these channel or cytochrome complex, when energy passing through the cytochrome complex, the electron loses sufficient energy, and that generally used for the synthesis of ATP. ATP is known as adenosine triphosphate, that is known as the energy currency of a cell. At the end, electron is handed over to P700 or photosystem 2. P700 is again the wavelength on which they generally perceive the light. 700 is a wavelength that can be written in nanometer. Photosystem 1. They can be received by the photosystem 1. And these can received by the plastocyanin. When we discuss about the P700, that generally extrude electron by absorbing light, and some of the electron again jump from the photosystem 1 and photosystem or photosynthesis 700, some of electron absorbing light energy, and they generally extrude out from the reaction and the complex, and then electron passes through special chlorophyll XFES, that is iron sulfate compound. Next is a ferredoxin, and finally they able to produce or reach the NADP plus. The later generally combines, the NADP generally combines with H plus, that generally released in the process of photolysis. Photo means light, lysis means breakdown of the water molecule, and in that NADP generally convert into the NADPH, and that reaction is present in the reductase, NADP reductase enzyme, and the process is known as a Z scheme and non-cyclic photosystem. Why it is known as a Z scheme? Because of letter or alphabet Z and because of the zigzag shape. So according to the discussion, the right answer for the question and the proper schematic plan, that is start from the phaeophytin. After phaeophytin, electron received by the plastoquinone, then cytochrome BF complex, then plastocyanin. This is all about the photosystem 2 electron transport system. Then they entered into the FES complex, and last one is the ferredoxin. So this is the proper schematic plan, and according to the discussion, the right answer for the question is option A. That includes the plastoquinone, cytochrome. We all know that cytochrome is responsible for the ATP synthesis, and after ferredoxin, the energy is converted into produce the NADPH with the help of NADP reductase. So this is the right explanation and right answer for the question. Let's discuss the next question. That is light harvesting complex, also abbreviated as LHC, are made up of 100 of pigment molecules bound to proteins. In LHC, reaction center is formed by option A, single chlorophyll A molecule, B, all the photosynthetic pigments except one molecule of chlorophyll A, C, carotenoids and xanthophylls, D, both B and C. When we discuss about the photosynthetic pigments that are arranged in two discrete photochemical LHC. LHC is also known as or abbreviated as a light harvesting complex, and that generally occur in the photosystem within the photosystem 1, also written as a PS1 or P700. As we discussed in the previous question, within the photosystem 1 and photosystem 2, also written as photosystem 2, and along with that, they generally given after the discovery of the scientist and also act as a function during light reaction function. So this can also written as a LHC, that is a light harvesting complex, that is present within the photosystem 1 and photosystem 2, which function during the light reaction, and that generally given after the function given by the scientist. LHC, that is light harvesting complex, are made up of hundreds of pigment molecules that generally bound to proteins. These pigments are generally bound to proteins. So along with the discussion, when we discuss about the complex, each photosystem has all the pigments except one, that is chlorophyll A. When we discuss about the chlorophyll A, that generally forming a light harvesting complex, also known as a LHC. Light harvesting complex, and LHC is along attached with the light harvesting system, that is also known as a antennae. antennae. So according to the discussion, the right answer for the question is option B. That generally describe about the LHC along with the LHS, that is the light harvesting system, which is also known as antennae. In the light harvesting system that is attached with the main photosynthetic pigment, that is the chlorophyll, working along with the accessory pigments, So according to that, the right answer is option B, that is the all photosynthetic pigment except one molecule of chlorophyll A is the right answer in this case. Let's discuss the next question from the photosynthesis in higher plants. That is, ferredoxin is a constituent of A. photosystem 1, B. photosystem 2, C. Hill reaction, and D. photosystem is 680, that is also known as a photosystem again 2. When we discuss about the ferredoxin, that generally occur in the cyclic phosphorylation occur when light of low intensity, also known as a light that is present in the wavelength longer than 680 nanometer, act as a 680 nanometer, is generally provided to chloroplast, and these activity is generally performed by photosystem 1 only, and its photocenter is P700. That generally extrudes an electron with a gain of 23 kilocalorie per molecule of energy, and that energy is generally taken after absorbing a photon of light, and that generally includes after losing the electron from the photosystem, and that photosystem is generally oxidized. That is the condition when the electron will lose out from the photosystem. The expelled electron passes through series of electron carriers, or the electron transport chain, that generally includes the starting from X, or written as A naught, then they enter into the A, that is the equinone, then move to the FeS complexes. After that, electron will travel to the ferredoxin. After ferredoxin, they will enter and catched by the plastoquinone, that is PQ, and after plastoquinone, they will attached by the cytochrome BF complexes or complex, and after the BF complex, they will at the end receive by the plastocyanin. So this is the route of the electron movement in the cyclic photosystem, and these plastoquinone provide the electron again and return the electron again to the photosystem. That's why we name it as a cyclic photosystem, because in this the starting point at the end point is the same, that is starting from the photosystem, and the electrons start traveling from the photosystem and then travel to the X, that is AO and equinone, then FeS complexes, then ferredoxin, then plastoquinone, then cytochrome BF complexes, then plastocyanin, and then return again to the photosystem. So this is all about the cyclic photophosphorylation, and according to the discussion, the right answer for the question is option A, that is the photosystem 1, because ferredoxin and photosystem 1 only involve in the cyclic photophosphorylation. When we discuss about the non-cyclic photophosphorylation, it generally includes PS1, PS2 both the wavelengths, that is P700 and P680 nanometer, both are involved in the non-cyclic photophosphorylation. So this is all about for this question. Let's discuss the next question from photosynthesis in higher plants, that is refer the given reaction. Reaction is RuBP add with the O2 in the presence of RuBP oxygenase give rise to the phosphoglycerate and in turn produce the phosphoglycolate. It is the first reaction of which pathway? Option A C3 pathway, B C4 pathway, C C2 pathway, and D is glycolysis. When we discuss about the reaction, we all know that active site of Rubisco. Rubisco is the most abundant protein present on the earth, that is ribulose bisphosphate, carboxylase and oxygenase. C is referred for the carboxylase and O is oxygenase, and that work for both carboxylation and oxygenation in the same. These enzymes will work for the carboxylation and oxygenation both. When we discuss about the enzyme, that enzyme is more affinity for CO2 as compared to the O2. When we discuss about the active oxygenation, that generally occur only in the when CO2 ratio O2 favors. Active oxygenation is generally occur when CO2 and O2 ratio is generally favor, and when the reaction given at high temperature and opted at a high temperature, concentration of dissolved CO2 is act as in equilibrium, also written as a this and with this symbol, equilibrium, with the air decreases and the concentration of O2. That's why which generally favor the process name as a oxygenation. As we discussed in the starting of the discussion, Rubisco is the enzyme that generally work for both carboxylation and the oxygenation. Then we also know that, according to the discussion, we also know that higher temperature occur in the tropical areas, so tropical plants, so tropical plants suffers a lot as compared to the subtropical region and the temperate region plants because of the high temperature present in the tropical region. Because of the high temperature, the enzyme that is rubisco is also written as ribulose 1,5 bisphosphate carboxylase and oxygenase. Carboxylase and oxygenase. At high temperature, rubisco generally function as oxygenase because at high temperature, carbon dioxide concentration is replaced by the concentration of oxygen, and instead of fixing with the carbon dioxide, they fix with the oxygen. So RUBP, that is the ribulose bisphosphate, oxidizes to produce the 3-carbon compound named as a phosphoglycerate and 2-carbon compound named as a phosphoglycolate, and this is the first reaction. This is also known as a first reaction that generally known as in the pathway name as a C2 pathway, which is also known as the process that is photorespiration. This is total a wasteful process that generally followed by the plants because in this O2 is consumed and ATP is also, that is the energy currency produced by the plant, is consumed by the plants, and that condition is generally seen in the tropical plants. So by avoiding these, plants generally opt the many reactions which we discuss even in the chapter. So according to the discussion, the right answer for the question is option C, that generally includes the C2 pathway. So the right answer for question is C2 pathway, which is also known as a photorespiration, that generally occur in the tropical plants where the temperature is generally more as compared to the temperate and the subtropical region. Let's discuss the next question from photosynthesis in higher plants. That is, read the given statement and select the correct option. Here are two statements. Statement 1 said that photorespiration interferes with the successful functioning of Calvin cycle. Option and statement B is photorespiration oxidizes ribulose 1,5-phosphate, which is an acceptor or acylator of CO2 in the Calvin cycle. According to the statement, we have to check out in the acceleration and discussion, and option A is both statement 1 and 2 are correct. B is statement 1 is correct but statement 2 is incorrect. C, statement 1 is incorrect but the statement 2 is correct. D, both statement 1 and 2 are incorrect. Such type of acceleration and reason question and the statement comparison question you can see easily in the NEET point of view. So that's why we discuss this type of pattern as well. When we discuss about the photorespiration, as we discussed in the previous question, that is also known as a C2 pathway. Photosynthetic carbon oxidative, also known as a photosynthetic carbon oxidative, or also known as a PCO cycle, also known as a C2 pathway. So these are the other names we use for the process of photosynthesis. That is generally is a light dependent process. Light dependent process that generally involves the oxygenation of RUBP. That is oxygenation of RUBP, that is a ribulose 1,5 bisphosphate, and release CO2. So it is an altogether wasteful process in which RUBP attached with the O2 and release generally CO2. RUBP is ribulose 1,5 bisphosphate, also written as RUBP or abbreviated as RUBP. So this is the photosynthetic organ of a plant. When we discuss about the normal condition, this is the condition generally present in the tropical plants or where the temperature is generally high. When we discuss about the normal conditions, that generally occur in the cycle name as a Calvin cycle, that was given by the scientist name as a Melvin Calvin. Calvin cycle, or also known as a C3 cycle, where the carboxylation of RUBP take place, and carboxylation means RUBP attached with the CO2, not with the O2, and that generally instead of and oxidation or oxygenation of RUBP is not seen in the case of Calvin cycle, also known as a C3 cycle. This is the, when we discuss about the photorespiration, this is the abnormal behavior that generally opted by the enzyme Rubisco, that is ribulose bisphosphate carboxylase oxygenase, that generally show abnormal behavior which is generally opted at high temperature, that is more than 35 degrees Celsius, and they generally function as attachment or attacher of oxygenase instead of carboxylase. When we discuss about instead of fixing of CO2, they generally perform in the Calvin cycle, also known as a C3 cycle or C3 pathway. When they attach RUBP, when attached with the CO2, they will produce the phosphoglyceric acid. But when this is the case in the normal condition, first case, the next case is when RUBP attached with the O2, they will give rise to the 3-carbon phosphoglyceric acid along with 2-carbon phosphoglycolate. So it is the first reaction of photorespiration and the C2 pathway, in which we generally got to know that Calvin cycle is the successful process because of the attachment of RUBP with the CO2 and undergo the process of carboxylation. So this is the right one in the case, and according to the discussion, The right answer for the question is option A. Let's take the right one in the option, that is A. Both the statement 1 and 2 are correct, and the statements are that photorespiration interferes with the successful functioning of Calvin cycle. Yes, in the Calvin cycle they show the carboxylation, that is RUBP attached with the CO2, and photorespiration is the wasteful process in which they undergo the oxygenation where RUBP attached with the O2. The next statement is photorespiration oxidizes ribulose 1,5-bisphosphate. Yes, RUBP also abbreviated as RUBP, which is an acceptor of CO2, that is the carboxylation, but in the phosphorespiration they is perceived and attached by the O2. So according to the discussion, both the statement 1 and 2 are correct. So according to that, option A is the right one in this case. So student, this is all about the today's session. Hope student you like the session. This chapter is very important from the NEET perspective. So be prepared for the session and be prepared for the NEET. So till then, best of luck and stay tuned with the Meso Study for such more interactive session. Till then, thank you and stay safe.